Today, we're going to talk about this camera, which is the Yashica Dental Eye 2. This camera, we got it, remember the video from last time? We got this camera for just $100 in like really excellent, pristine condition.
Supplier.
And then that guy like we've been to that
Supplier.
that flea market for
No, it's a supplier. Okay, official supplier.
our official supplier. We've been to there for many times, and then they know us, and then it's like pulling this camera from inside of
Factory.
inside of something. Like it's like, yo, check this out. I was like, okay, that looks pretty cool. How much is it? And then he's like $100. I was like, okay. So that's the deal. If you can go to eBay and check this out, it's like around $200 to $300 on eBay though. But we got this for a really good deal. And then, because I kind of blocked the logo right here because we have some problem with Yashica, right? Let's see. Oh, it's proper Yashica.
Not the Hong Kong Yashica.
Yeah, this is the proper Yashica, which is under Kyocera, the company. As you can see right here, it will say, is it here or?
No.
Oh, look at that. You see, kyocera, same brand. So let's talk about this camera, which is a really specialized camera for that time, because that time it wouldn't have like a really sufficient way for imaging your teeth in the dentist office. So they have created this camera specifically for dental inspection. This camera is essentially a Yashica body, SLR body, modified to a dental camera like this. You can see there's a mold dial, which they just put a dummy mold dial on it. It was a mold dial for I don't remember the model number, but it was a mold dial, but it's just a fake mold dial. And then everything has been sealed off. The hot shoe has been sealed. Everything just simple as it is, It's got a dateback, which is pretty cool. I believe like those dentists wants that, You have your date printed on the photo for reference. And this is equipped with a 100mm macro lens, 100mm f4. I believe it's a Yashica lens, Yashica contact lens. It might be made by Zeiss. Who knows? It might be made by Zeiss. It's a fixed lens on this camera, which is pretty special. And then with an added motor drive, like this part, it's an added motor drive. You can see the lines, the connection lines, when it was a SLR, and then the motor drive is right here, which has a few purpose. A power jack. You don't need batteries when connecting to the cameras, because I believe like dentist wants to take like many photos of that. And simple on-off switch, just to switch the whole camera on. And there's no settings, no manual settings, all program auto. And rewind, film rewind knob. And the most special thing about this camera is this lens, this area. Look at that. It's got a ring flash built in, a proper ring flash built into this camera. So you don't have to like put an external ring flash and then sync it, it will sync with this camera like all the time when you turn on the flash. And it's got few settings for the flash as well. Right here. You have flash, you can turn it on or off, and then there's a compensation, flash compensation, 1 stop, normal, and then -1 stop. And then at the side is another exposure compensation for plus 1.5 stop. You just hold this and take the picture. Sometimes it focuses on like inside of the mouth, and then it will be really dark, right? So the program auto will be like shooting with a longer exposure, but so the teeth will be overexposed. So this, I don't know how, but there's this button. I don't know how it works, but you know, we just bought it of course not for teeth. We just wanted to see, is this good for portrait or like close-up photos? So I've taken this camera for a test shoot, and then we'll put the result at the end. This lens, it goes all the way from 1 to 15 of magnification, all the way to 1:1 magnification. And there's some pros and cons with this. The pros is just really simple to use, and then you don't have to worry about anything. You just shoot, turn it on and shoot. There's no settings at all, only the dateback and then some compensation. And then there's a motor drive. Let me just show you. There's a motor drive for this. You take the picture. And every time when you have the flash off, it will charge the flash as well. So there's no way to escape charging the flash. So when the flash is not charged, you cannot shoot. Okay, let me just show you the back first. You see? Here's charging lamp. We open this. You know, just simple, nothing special thing. You just put your film. DX coded, actually.
Wait, so the flash has on? It has to use a flash?
No, you don't have to, but you load the film and then you press this halfway. I think we're out of battery. God damn it. Do it again.
Wait, so no battery, no flash work?
What? No flash works.
Okay.
And it's automatic. No flash works, it will use a longer exposure time. But I think we have a battery problem. Okay, let's take this chance to talk about the battery. The battery is unfortunately, is a 2CR2.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
2CR5. Okay, 2CR5 battery. It's a pretty expensive camera. No, it's a pretty expensive battery. And I'm telling you, a new battery gonna only, if you have flash on all the time, one battery will only last for one roll. 36 shot.
Shit.
Only lasts for one roll. Let me just find some other batteries. Let's see if this will work. Let's see.
Like $13. $13 for a new.
Oh, this actually works.
Wait, so even without flash?
Look, I'll show you.
No, without flash, how many like shots can they?
Without flash, probably will last like many rows, but with the flash on, actually it's a 3. Look, it's a 3 individual. It's 3 separate flash. See, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 flash in one camera, so it will use the same setting when you have the flash on. So every time the flash flashes at the same power. You see? You can shoot without the flash. Look, if it detects the light isn't that bright, it will use a longer exposure. And I believe it's a spot meter. Look, I'm pointing directly at the light. It's fast, but just a little below the light. Look, that's a longer exposure. And then let's turn on the flash. Just get it. It's gonna blind you. It's gonna blind you.
No, it's a ring flash. It is supposed not blind.
Really? It's a ring flash. It's supposed to not blind you. It will blind you.
Guys, those are ring eye, right? What fuck?
See?
Wow.
Shit, I'm so blind.
I can't see anything.
The battery's dead. It wouldn't even release. It wouldn't even release the shutter.
I guess this is the reason why dental so expensive.
Yeah,
Dental
the dentistry is really expensive.
So how much is a 2CR5 battery?
$13. 2CR5.
Yeah, and then it's got a convenient. When you have like dental work, you have this this self timer on. It's got a self timer when you're like focused, and then you can lock your focus with this knob, so it won't move. With the self timer, it will be really secure. But okay, the first problem is the battery. The second problem is if you want to shoot like macro, but the problem
macro
is
bot?
you have this focus lock, you have this self timer, but what you are missing is a cable release.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'm actually wrong. You have cable release.
Wait, do I have a cable?
No, you don't have to take it. You don't have to take it. We got a okay. We got a cable release. No, but the problem, not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is this. Look at that. There's no way to mount this camera
Oh, you gonna
securely.
you need a stabilization. You need to use a gimbal.
So that might be the
Okay.
problem, and it's the second. It's the second version of the dental camera. And the third problem,
So this shit no tripod plate?
no
No tripod
tripod, no tripod mount.
Wow.
The third, which is, it's only used for kind of a macro work. It doesn't focus beyond 2 meters. So you can only shoot something that's within the 2-meter range. It won't focus to infinity, so it's not a true. You cannot just use it for everything. It's just macro work. It's 100 millimeters within 2 meters, so it will be like
Headshot?
it'll be even more than a headshot. It's just your eyes and nose at 2 meters, and all the way down to 1:1. So I will just throw the sample image here. I don't know how it turned out, because by the time we're filming this, it's not developed yet. So we hope it's gonna be good.
What about it's not? You like can you tell us what you shot?
Like it can focus really like as close as this, and then use the flash,
Can you tell me like what you shot with? No, what photo you took?
I took some like like
Teeth.
I took some really close-up photos of some girls.
Oh, girls. Okay. Can you go take a picture of some like a rabbit?
You know, next time I can go
Cat.
take some photos for guys as well. You know, equality, all about equality, right? So we'll just throw some photos, and then yeah, that's the overview of this camera. Battery life, man, it sucks. Yeah, that's it.